What's up, y'all? It's Colin Sexton. You checking into 3-point conversion. Hey, tune in.
With that play, looked like you got the arm caught on Booker, and obviously you stayed in the game. You had kind of a historic stat line when you had up all the steals and blocks and things like that. Can you just walk us through what that was and how it ended up being all right?
I don't know if I came down on his shoulder or something, but I hit, I guess, like my funny bone, and like just lost feeling in my arm, my fingers, my hand. Still a little like numb right now, but it's my left hand, so didn't really need it much tonight. But it is what it is.
We talked about, you wanted to maintain the level of aggression and overall impact after those three teams played smaller and clearly able to do so tonight. Was it a case of just shots from the perimeter weren't falling? The defense seemed like it was hanging in there.
Yeah, I mean, we were 4 for 22 from 3 tonight. We haven't shot the ball like that since early in the year, so I think we played pretty good defense. I mean, besides the third quarter, we had some turnovers and some questionable shots. And they scored 33. Other than that, I mean, we were pretty good defensively. But we didn't shoot the ball well tonight from 3. Usually when the past couple games, past couple weeks, we've been shooting the ball very well. Shots didn't fall tonight, but I think we were pretty good overall in our defensive schemes and our offensive schemes. When I say we had some good looks, we just didn't drop.
Austin took a flagrant foul from Devin Booker, and Pat Bev responded to that by pushing DeAndre Ayton. Would you like to see a teammate stand up for another teammate, and just what was your overall view? I think you also got into it with it.
Yeah, we got each other back. Pat is known for that, having his teammates back. He started talking towards the end of the game, Aiden, and he was talking to Pat, then somehow got directed towards me, so we back and forth, and then like I say, I think they say he actually hit Austin in the face, and my focus was just on him. Just we went back and forth, and then Pat, felt like he was standing over Austin, and he did what he should do, is having his teammates back. So, we're never gonna let anyone stand over our teammate, or make them feel like they're not a man. Like that's like disrespectful. I mean, in a sense. So, just having each other's back. I think that's all it was.
Even though some of the names and faces have changed since 2021, are there any lingering feelings between the Suns and the Lakers when you guys play?
Obviously, I think me and Brian are probably the only ones here from that team. They put us out in the first round, so obviously me and Brian have some, feeling there. I mean, their team's a little different, but we just want to come in and win basketball games. I mean, we wasn't coming in thinking. I mean, at least I wasn't, coming in. Brian didn't play, so I wasn't coming in thinking, this is team that put us out. We need to get this win. I mean, we need to get the win, for ourselves, for the Lakers. But it wasn't any, reminiscing on, the past, anything like that.
So when that play happens with Booker, you're down on the ground for a good period of time. Is your hand and arm kind of numb throughout that stretch? And then, you've had to deal with some really unlucky stuff. Does your mind ever in that moment go to kind of like the, oh no, this isn't good kind of place?
Yeah, so it got numbed and it just started burning from mid bicep all the way down to my pinky and ring finger. and then it just like went numb and tingling where I couldn't really feel anything. So, and it's really the thing they said they had to let the nerve calm down. And shit, it was like well, I don't have time to let the nerve calm down. So, I've hit my funny bone before, not to that magnitude, and it usually goes away in 30, 40 seconds. This one was a little different. I actually still feel it. So, my mindset was, was your left hand, let's get up, make the 2 free throws, and, figure it out at half, and then get ready to play in the second half.
Do you have the sense that you guys are close to getting LeBron back, and based on what you've seen here over these last handful of games, how much confidence and optimism do you have about kind of the direction of this group?
Yeah, I like where we've been. The last 3 games, played well. I think we played well tonight. We just didn't make shots. I'm not certain when he's coming back. I mean, I'm not like, yo, when are you coming back? Obviously, dealing with growing. So, it's how you feel. I know he's working out and, trying to, get back, each and every day. So, hopefully we get him back on this trip. But, we've won basketball games, without him. We won basketball games with him. So, obviously it's always great to have him in the lineup so we can start really, getting our chemistry down, especially with DS and TB coming back. So I think that's the biggest thing just for that piece. But, we want him to take his time, still kind of early. We don't want him to try to, if he's feeling anything, go out there and now affect something else and, knock on wood, God forbid, it lingers on to something else. So take his time, and we try to hold it down as long as we can until he's able to get back.
Last 2.
Your stat line tonight, 35, at least 35 points, 20 rebounds, 5 blocks, 5 steals. No one's ever had that before. This streak of 30-plus points, 60-plus rebounds, 4 straight games, you've never done that before. Is this stretch, what was the turning point, do you think, that led to this stretch that you've had in the last 4 games? And has any motivation been to prove that you're still this kind of player to yourself?
I don't need any motivation. I'll go out here and play basketball. I think I finally just caught a rhythm. Usually take a couple games to get in the rhythm. And then also just dealing with the back. Was kind of limiting a little bit of movement. Backfield's totally fine, back to normal. So able to move a little bit more and just play free. Not have to worry about, movement and, if I move this way, move that way, I might feel my back. So I feel really good. And like I say, there's no motivation, no need to prove anyone wrong. Just try to go out there and do what I got to do to help the team win and, just be dominant each and every night.
Last question. Johan?
There were several points tonight where they kind of pushed the lead up to double digits in like that 10, 15 point range. You guys always kind of responded. Did you feel like there was a kind of sense of resiliency tonight that maybe you guys hadn't shown earlier in the season that kind of shows your progress?
Yeah. We know, especially on the road, teams going to make runs. Home teams, especially this team, really good shooting team, and they made some shots tonight, and it's our job to take the punch and then respond, and I think that's what we've done. That's what we did tonight. Like I said, we just didn't shoot the ball well from 3 tonight, but we took a lot of their punches and responded with our own run and stayed in it. Even the end of the game, with 8 minutes left, we were down 12, come back, cut it to I think 6 or something like that. So we're in the game all night, but we just couldn't get our outside shot going tonight, which would have been big for us, and possibly would have got the win. Who knows? But I like the way we played tonight for sure.
This your boy Clipper Durrell, and you listening to 3 Point Conversion.